Just going to fix your hair before we continue because that's what I do. You have that one little hair right there, and I have to give you final touches. And now, there you go, dear.
I just need to carry you around with me.
Sorry, I have
That's perfect. No, I like it.
I'll bug him otherwise.
That's fair. And that's why you're Oscar nominated, right?
I don't know. That's maybe one reason.
It's got something to do with it. You guys are Oscar nominated for The Revenant. Great movie, great work in it. For my viewers who have yet to see it, can you explain a little bit about what went into this film when it came to hair and makeup?
Duncan?
Oh wow! Well, I mean, my part of the movie was the prosthetics on Leonardo DiCaprio. So it's Hugh Glass, who was the guy that he's portraying in the sort of 1820s. So we did a lot of reference beforehand to try and find drawings of trappers, and I personally did a lot of finding of books and reference photographs and stuff for the bear wounds, because that was really was the nasty stuff I was kind of involved in.
The exciting scene that everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
Now, there weren't a ton of photographs from back then.
No.
So you have to look at drawings and try to duplicate.
Yeah, for the historical look of the fur trappers, the beards and the hair length and stuff, that's all from drawings, because obviously photographs didn't exist back then. But for the wounds, the part I was involved in, people have been attacked by bears quite recently.
Unfortunately, yeah.
And I had to look at lots of footage and lots of very nasty photographs to try and get it to look as real as hopefully it does on screen.
It definitely does. You for sure pulled it off. People are saying how real that whole scene is. I know you're not allowed to talk about exactly how it was done or anything, but when it comes to doing the makeup,
Yeah.
are you running in constantly to fix this and fix that, or once it's done, do you leave it?
It's kind of, once it's done, we leave it, because we were working, we had that magic hour of like an hour and a half of light that we could really film in. It was just, we have to film, we cannot stop and do checks and stuff like that. So it had to be a real robust makeup look, because, you were never going to be able to get in there and change anything.
And to be able to duplicate it would probably be pretty difficult, right?
I mean, not impossible. I mean, it was filmed over several days, so we did have to duplicate the look, and that bear attack look, I think we built about 8 different sets, so there was a lot of continuity there.
So it took a while, but you got it done.
Yeah, it's great.
Now, when it came to hair, obviously you see anything that's just a little bit off. When you're looking at a TV screen, it's that much more visual. What made you decide that that's the look that you wanted to pinpoint?
On The Revenant, for example, wow. Well, it took a lot of time to get to it. I mean, Alejandro, thank goodness, he's an amazing director and a genius, and he had a specific looks in mind. I mean, detail is very important to him. So we spent a lot of time just writing backstories for all the characters and why they looked the way they did and how they were. So to find something very raw and organic was like very important, and something that wasn't not necessarily historically correct, especially with the natives, but just something that really suited the film and worked with what it was with his look. And you had a lot to say about it, and we had a lot of goes, and it took a couple months, but we finally came up with it, and apparently it worked out pretty good.
It did, yeah, apparently. Yeah. What would be your absolute favorite hairstyle to do on somebody?
Wow, that's a tough question. I mean, it all depends on the film, but my absolute favorite thing is, I mean, doing Tom Hardy was actually one of those great moments. I'm working with prosthetics and great wigs and creating something that I've never seen before, and that's not just a challenge, but a great satisfaction at the end when it finally works out. And again, it takes time to get there, but it was a lot of fun. And anytime I can do anything, any hairstyle, but that in particular, just creating something, again, unique and different that's not been seen was great for me.
It came off great. You guys take a lot of pride in hair and makeup. I like to think about socks when I'm getting ready. I think that socks tell a lot about a person.
Socks, let's see. Yes, I think I went with the purple socks today, so I kind of like socks myself.
Is that a normal thing then? You match to your shirt?
Not necessarily. Sometimes they're totally off, but that in itself matches. If it's just eclectic. Yeah, socks. I have a sock drawer, and
So do I.
it's like absolutely nuts. Yeah, my girlfriend thinks I'm crazy, and she always says, "Okay, what socks?" I said, "I don't know." Sometimes I close my eyes, reach in the drawer, pull them out, and those are my socks for the outfit. Don't know what I'm wearing up for the Oscars, but I guarantee they'll be different.
I hope to see a picture.
I guarantee they'll be on Instagram.
All right.
Guaranteed. Thank you.
You're welcome. How about yourself?
What with the socks? Well, I mean, I'm rocking just a straightforward black look at the moment, but yeah.
It works, but now you have to step it up if you're standing next to him.
I'm really gonna have to step it up. I feel ashamed. Like,
the additional skin color.
yeah.
That's some Skinner. Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you
yourself.
so much, guys. Yes, mine, I always wear mismatched socks. So I decided that when I'm not wearing socks, I had to have a mismatched art.
Brilliant.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. I
you.
really
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
All the best.
Thank
Thank you.